Jeff Driscoll of Virginia Beach, Brave Electrical on the Oldsmobile, and Billy Fisher in 28. Veterans of Foreign Warpost, 3219. Peninsula Masonry Incorporated, Aunt Mary and Uncle Joe on his Chevrolet. That's Billy Fisher in car 28. They inverted the top 6 after qualifying. The Pepsi Grand Stock Division here at Langley Speedway for 40 laps of competition. Your last chance to get a 50-50 raffle ticket is now. Get yours. And here we go. Green flag flies. 19, 4 wide almost that time between 1 and 2. They worked that out, and the 19 thought better about that. Robbie Parker backs up a little bit. Jimmy Atkins on the outside of the 11 of Tommy Sweeney, then the 8. Ricky Derrick down in the 8. Robbie 19, a little bit higher as he follows now the back end of that 8 of Ricky Derrick. In a side-by-side battle just behind these guys, Chris Hott and Carl Livingston, the 77. '11, Tommy Sweeney, he slips up a little bit. Here goes Ricky Derrick down low. The 8 car making a move for that second spot. He will take it away. Smoke comes out of the back end of the 19. That was temporary, though. Looks like he's okay now. Four laps completed. Battle for the third spot, the 19 and the 11. Robbie Parker and Tommy Sweeney going at it. And here goes Jimmy Atkins. He also wants a piece of this. He goes up to 4th position in the 00. Mark Claire leads the 8 of Ricky Derrick, but not by much. Ricky is closing in on that bumper, trying to get up underneath him for that lead position. Ricky hangs right with Mark Claire in the 07. Mark back in 3rd in the points with 5 wins, the most of any driver in this division. The 07 has almost got up there in the top 2. Mark Claire looking for a victory tonight, but Ricky Derrick is right there again, trying to take it away. Great battle back here a little bit further back for about the 6th position. The 11, Tommy Sweeney, and the 77, Carl Livingston. But here we go again for the lead. The Betts Automotive 07. Mark Claire trying to hold off the challenge of Ricky Derrick as they make their way down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, Tommy Sweeney is holding off the challenge of the 77. That is for the 5th position. And again, Ricky Derrick trying to make the pass on Mark Claire for that lead spot between turns 1 and 2. Almost pushes him at the exit of turn 2. Ricky Derrick, the champion last year, going for the win for tonight's race. He's not content just to ride around. He wants to get a victory and also wrap up the championship. He wants to do it in style. He stays right there with the 07 of Mark Claire. Robbie Parker back in the 3rd spot. He's about 10 car lengths back behind the 8 of Ricky Derrick. Almost the same distance back to the 00 Jimmy Atkins, then the 77 Carl Livingston up in 5th. Tommy Sweeney, the 11 car, is in 6th, followed by Chris Hott, the 017. Billy Fisher, the 28, is 8th. Tommy Tatum, the 0, is 9th. Billy Newman, the 54, 10th. Jeff Driscoll. 75 is 11th. 71, J.R. Smith. 39, Nick Odell. Heavy traffic just ahead of the leader. That is the 39 of Nick Odell and the 71, J.R. Smith. 07 in the 8. That is 1 and 2. Nick Odell shows good sportsmanship, gets on the inside of the racetrack, lets the faster cars go by. Ricky Derrick gets a good bite at the exit of 4, looks underneath the 07, but the 71 is just ahead. Mark Claire will try to use the 71 as a pick, but they might split it on the back straightaway, but can't quite get underneath them. Ricky Derrick thought about making it 3 wide to go underneath the 71, but the 71 of J.R. Smith was glued to the bottom of the racetrack and nobody was coming underneath him. He was trying to stay out of the way, but actually in the way for the 8 of Ricky Derrick. Ricky will have to try and pass him now with nobody ahead. So it's clear sailing out front of the leaders, Ricky Derrick. And the Derrick's number 8 gets the 7 sideways, makes the pass down to the inside on the back straightaway. Mark Claire slipped up. He might have had a little bit of help. He stays right there in second behind Ricky Derrick. Mark Claire, though, is trying to hang right with him. Robbie Parker second in the points, third in tonight's race. 18 laps completed, and the 71 spins down to the inside. 71 off the racetrack. See if he can get it refired, but if he comes out, he's going to come out right in front of the leaders. Ricky Derrick and Mark Claire. He stays off the racetrack. That could have been a catastrophe. 19 laps completed. J.R. Smith now at the rear of the field in 13th position. Ricky Derrick, Mark Claire, Robbie Parker, Carl Livingston, Jimmy Atkins in the top 5, followed by Tommy Sweeney, Billy Fisher, Chris Hott, Tommy Tatum, Billy Newman in the top 10. Jeff Driscoll, Nick Odell, and J.R. Smith. We're going to get into some traffic here. The 75, Jeff Driscoll, who is in 11th position on the lead lap, about to go a lap down once Ricky Derrick and the 07 get by. And this may allow the 07 of Mark Claire to make a pass on the 8, depending on how he gets by the 75 and where he catches him to make that pass. Look at this, 3 wide on the front straightaway. 71 was the meat, the sandwich, as the 11 and 28 went by. Tommy Sweeney and Billy Fisher. That could have been bad, too. Tommy Tatum and Billy Newman going at it back here a little bit further back, just ahead of the leaders. They're racing pretty hard. That might cause a problem for the 8 of Ricky Derrick. "15 laps to go. Tommy Tatum able to get by. He and Billy Newman racing each other pretty hard. It's Ricky Derrick, Mark Claire, Robbie Parker, Carl Livingston. Jimmy Atkins goes by the 00 in 5th. Tommy Sweeney, the 11, then the 28. That's 6th and 7th. Chris Hott, 01, 8th. Tommy Tatum, 9th. Billy Newman in the top 10 and 54. And then come the leaders again, the 8 and the 07. Billy Newman stays on the inside of the racetrack as Ricky Derrick gets by. So does Mark Claire in the 07. Ricky Derrick, Footsie Circle Snack, Hampton Roads Towing, Wilson's Auto Repair, Delegate Tom Gear, G. Nichols Carburetors, Distributors and Rear Ends, and Auto Link on the Chevrolet. Ricky Derrick showing the way. Then you've got the 07 of Mark Claire Driving the car from Newport News, HRMR Remolding and Paint. That's Lawn Care and Automotive, and Gately Communications on his Chevrolet. Then the 19, Robbie Parker. Robbie from Chesapeake, QSNL Grading and Hydro Seeding, Greer and Associates, Affordable Transmissions, Affordable Graphics, Advantage Auto Value, and Charlie High, and Bradshaw Automotive also helping out. Robbie Parker in the 19, who is third. Carl Livingston from Seaford, Virginia. G. Nichols also helping him out on that Chevrolet. And then Jimmy Atkins, the 00, looking for sponsorship for possibly racing the entire season at Langley in that 00 for next year. We're seeing a little bit of smoke coming out of the 07. The 71 got off the racetrack again. J.R. Smith having a rough time tonight in the green 71. Got off the racetrack down low in the dirt between 1 and 2. And now the 39, Nick Odell, is going to come down pit road. Nick Odell coming into the pits. Meanwhile, we've got 7 laps to go this next time by. The Pepsi Grand Stock Division at Langley Speedway, Ricky Derrick has to finish 4th or better, and he's got the lead. He's going to do more than just finish up there in the top 5. He's going to get the win, but he's got 6 laps to do it. And Mark Lear not giving up in that 07. Smoking the tires, trying to get around the turns. Chris Hott, 01, back in 8th position. Just behind these guys. He is a lap down. The 19 goes by Robbie Parker, who's in 3rd, followed by the 77, Carl Livingston, and Jimmy Atkins still in the top 5 in the 00. Four laps to go now for Ricky Derrick, looking for another win at Langley Speedway in 2010. Ricky Derrick only has 1 victory but leads the points. Spin again on the 71 machine. And that is the 4th time that the 71 of J.R. Smith has had a problem tonight. This time it brings out the caution flag as he spins on the front straightaway. And we're going to have us a little bit of a shootout here at Langley Speedway for the Pepsi Grand Stock Division. One lap to go until the green flag will fly. We're going to have a little shootout between the 8 of Ricky Derrick, 07 Mark Lear, and Robbie Parker, the 19. Dave Terrell taking that pace truck down pit road. Stickman Jeff Bowen holding the green flag, ready to let it fly as we get down to the final 4 laps of this race with Ricky Derrick, Mark Lear, Robbie Parker, Carl Livingston, and Jimmy Atkins in the top 5. Lear liking to get underneath that 8 car. Oh, they get close together. Smoke coming out of the back end. Jimmy Atkins racing a little bit further back, and here goes Mark Lear going for the lead. Mark Lear with 5 wins. He wants to make it 6 for 2010, but Ricky Derrick would like to get win number 2 to wrap up the championship. They race door to door now between turns 1 and 2. Robbie Parker wants a piece of this in the 19 as he closes up on these 2. Ricky Derrick for the minute gets the lead back, but Mark Lear's not done with him. Halfway up next to his race car. Brakes are glowing on that 07. He gets sideways at the exit of 2. Here comes Robbie Parker underneath in the 19 for the 2nd spot. Final lap of the race as the white flag is displayed. Mark Lear drifts up high between turns 1 and 2. Carl Livingston dives down low to take over the 3rd spot. This is it for the championship and for the race win. Ricky Derrick at Langley Speedway. He will win the championship and the race. Robbie Parker finishes second. He goes up and congratulates the 8 car. 77 finishes in third. Carl Livingston with a great run tonight in the 77. Mark Claire slides back to fourth. Jimmy Atkins in fifth. Then Tommy Sweeney, the 11 in 11th. In 6th, rather. Billy Fisher, the 28 in 7th. Chris Hott, the 01 8th. Tommy Tatum, the 09th. Billy Newman in 10th. Then Jeff Driscoll, Nick Odell, and J.R. Smith. So Ricky Derrick gets that championship in fine form. He gets 2 wins for the year. Robbie Parker with 3 victories. Mark Claire with 5. Rodney Boyd with 2. Jamie Good with 1 victory. But there's your champion for 2010, Ricky Derrick at Langley Speedway. Let's go down to Chuck Hall. Nice burnout by Ricky Derrick. In the Dale Lemons victory lane, it's going to be Chuck Hall after another little burnout here from Ricky Derrick with the checkered flag, the championship, and the race win.
I don't want to talk too loud, Mike, but the enthusiasm here in Victory Lane is undescribable as the 8 car wins tonight and is your 2010 Langley Speedway Pepsi Grand Stock Champion. Ricky Derrick will get unstrapped from that helmet as friends and family. It's pandemonium here. No. All right, this is the first time I think Victory Lane's ever been on the wall here at Langley. And also, it's been announced that Ricky Derrick has just won the Night of Destruction Burnout competition. All right, we'll get a word with your champion, and then we'll need cleanup out here. Ladies and gentlemen, he wins tonight, and he is your 2010 Langley Speedway Pepsi Grand Stock Champion. Give it up, Ricky Derrick. First off, that's one hot car right now, isn't it?
Yeah, that thing. Man, I can't believe it. 2 years in a row, man. We've been working so hard. We had a couple problems during the year, but we held on to it. We got on for a second in a row. I got to thank Gene Nichols. Without that guy, I don't know if I could have done it this year. He helps me out so much. I just can't thank him enough.
Ricky, if you don't mind, I think I'll move here real quick. This is for you, buddy. Don't point that to nobody. You might want to stand back, folks. Here it comes. Celebratory champagne. And, man, they're having a tough time with them caps tonight. There we go. There we go. That's for Ricky. Now you're wet.
Thanks. I want to thank George Coleman for building one hell of a power plant in that car right there. And I got to thank Jimmy Atkins, because without that guy, there's no way I could have done it. My dad, my mom, my crew, John Brown ain't here with us tonight. Mike Conley, Travis Coffey that's going to come out with us, Chris Roberts. I got to thank Footsie Circle Snack, Delegate Tom Gear, Wilson's Auto Repair. Thanks, George. I got to thank Randy Akers also, because, man, that guy's helped me out a lot. He's let me use the scales through the years, radios, anything I need. He's always there.
Tell us about there at the end, the last few laps, man. Mark turned on something, man. It's like he took a big drink of Red Bull and turned that 07 machine on.
Yeah, that last restart, man, the car, I slipped the tires up on it, and he got up underneath me, and I just drove it for all she had. It got a little bit of grip up top, so he was able to hold it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, he'll be at the banquet in November 19th at the Hampton Coliseum, or Conference Center, rather. He is your 2010 Pepsi Grand Stock Champion for 2010. Here he is, Ricky Derrick right there, everybody.